Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Tony Harvin. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'd like to thank everybody for coming to this channel. Like and subscribe and leave your comments, whether positive or negative. Much love and much respect to everybody and prayers also. My disclaimer is I'm not a pastor, preacher, bishop, or hold any type of office in the church. So please do not lay claims of those titles on me. I'm just a regular brother, and we are having a live conversation. This is all this lives is basic conversations among me and others. We're here to discuss the topic of UFOs, aliens, whether some people classify them as being demonic, government, or a myth. This is live conversations number 96. We on here from 7:55 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I decided to cut the time short due to the fact that I have to get up early for work at 2 a.m. in the morning, which is real crazy. But it's all good. All right. Surfer says, greetings. Larry J says, my brother, I finally made it. Happy to see you, brother. Mason says, demonic and real. Carmen says, greetings, human family. What's up? JT says, you started the live during the headquarters Zoom. Well, I was running late, and handling some stuff and, and things like that. And I was just running behind in reference to time because I would have been got on here around like maybe 5 or 6, but I was running behind time. And I got work at 2 a.m., you know what I mean, in a couple of more hours. So I won't be on here for long. I didn't know, or rather forgot that the headquarters Zoom was coming up or around this time. So definitely going to cut it short. Definitely going to cut it short for sure. What up, Naomi Hope, Michelle, Eric? Surface says, the headquarters Zoom is on. So, I might cut this short and watch that. Word, what today's Thursday? They come on Tuesdays and Thursday. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Around what time they come on? Because sometimes, I forget. I get tied up that, they come on because I try not to drop no videos, try not to drop no lives or anything like that when headquarters is on or where there's a live broadcast. What time? Around like 7:30 p.m. they start at Surface, or 8 o'clock they come on. Which one? No. What time do they start? What time do they start the Zoom? Exactly. Like every Thursday, because sometimes I forget. He keeps saying now. Athea McKenzie says, good evening, brother Tony, and everyone. I hope God gave you a beautiful, blessed day. Mine was great. I insist on it every day. Oh, 7:30 to 8 p.m. Oh, Ed Lawrence says 7:30 to 8 p.m. Thursday. And Surfer says 8 p.m. Which one is it? Which one is it? All right. So being that the headquarters Zoom is starting soon, which I slipped my mind or I forgot, we definitely gonna cut this short out of respect because I don't like uh putting out things during the headquarters or whenever it's going on, you know. Oh, okay. Silky Smooth says, me and my soldier saw one at the duty station as we were in tail. The whole bus of soldiers saw it. Hidden training base, New Mexico. It's Neptune. So, do you actually like believe that that was a UFO? Do you actually believe? Now, you say you saw one, okay? What was going through your mind at the time? What was going through your mind at the time for sure, all right? Let me know what was going through your mind. Okay? All right. Stretched Up says post notifications. Okay. He says, what's good? Okay, I'm good. I'm chilling, Eric Touch says, how do I join the Zoom meeting? I believe it's on trueregard.com, or sometimes they put the notifications in the Zoom, Sometimes it'd be like different times. That's why I asked like what was the exact time right now, because sometimes I see it like randomly and sometimes I don't know exactly what time they come on. Like I don't know if it has like an exact time every Tuesdays and Thursdays. Um Eva says those types of topics can become a matter of opinion. I believe it's important to state any information given based on biblical knowledge and experience because everybody has an opinion. Okay, Eva. So what do you say about a person like the person in here, Silky Smooth? He said that he or she said that they saw a UFO. You know, they saw a UFO. What do you say about that? He said they saw it at a hidden training base. You know, okay. What up, Stretch Dub? What up? What up? He says, do I know anything about the Euphrates River? Euphrates River. Are you talking in the sense of biblically, or are you talking in the sense of just a random, question? Naomi, Hope. Let me know what you're talking about in general. All right. Hey, what up? What up, Moni? What up, Moni? What up, Tasha? What up? What up? What up? Who else? What up, Ernest Beard? Marvin Donaldson, Faith Slaughter, Michelle McKinney, excuse me, Flemings. What's up? What's up? Carmen, Mason, Larry J. What up to everybody? Who joined in. What up, Carla? Moni says, much Detroit love to you, Tony. Thank you for doing some beautiful stories and great topics. Great for the summer. Opening up your horizons. What's wrong with couples having S&M? Huh? What is that? I don't know what S&M and B and D spankings. What is that? I never heard of that before at Moni. What is that? That's kind of I really that sound kind of that sound kind of right? Silky Smooth said the Bible talks about it with David as well as Genesis. Okay. Corel Warrell. Greetings, Mr. Harvin. In the name of Lord Jesus, do you know much about UFOs? Only what I've seen in the movies or on one of those OFO channels. Well, I had a family member before he passed away. He stated that he saw a UFO. Now, I don't know if he was playing or if he was serious, but to me, he seemed like he was real serious that he saw a UFO. Do I believe it? I don't know. Some people state that they saw it, so that's why I put it in question mark. Well, is it demonic? Is it a government thing? Is it a myth? Or do people just dress up like them and come out, just to joke around and play around? So that's why I put those in question marks for sure. But me personally, I have never come across any one of them because, let's just say I do, hypothetically speaking. We getting down. We definitely getting down. We definitely rebelling. If I see a UFO, if it's true, we getting down. 'Cause I'm not afraid of stuff like that. We definitely getting down with the get down for sure. All right. Athea McKenzie, he says, I have been troubled by the activity that I've been seeing in the sky since 2015 when I first got to North Carolina. I believe I was witnessing the installment of the Russian China weapon station. Are you talking about like Fayetteville? Are you talking about like Fort Bragg and things like that? You know, because I think when I was driving up there last week in that area, I seen soldiers riding around and stuff like that. Very heavy military community out there in Fayetteville, North Carolina. You know, Hester, what up, Hester? Eva says, "What about the experiences? What about the experience makes you feel it was in fact a UFO? They make airplanes to look very UFO like these days. Absolutely, you're right. Certain military aircraft looks weird like we've never seen, and they do have aircrafts out there that a lot of us normal civilians have never seen. So if something's in the sky and it looks very unfamiliar, oh wow, what's this strange thing that's flying out? I remember last year I was in Maryland, by a military area, and it was a aircraft flying up that I've never seen. You know, I'm not the type of person to jump and says, "Wow, this is a UFO," or "This is an alien aircraft." You know, although some people may have done that and thought it was a UFO. Stringer Bell, I'm surprised you ain't on the subject. You are a heavy. I'm surprised you on the subject. Hold on. Stringer Bell. He says, I'm surprised you on the subject. You are a heavy follower of Gino, and Gino ain't that informed on this. He don't even get on these topics like that. Well, that was just a dumb statement that you just made. That's a dumb statement. You know, that's like me talking about Floyd Mayweather, you know, and his business endeavors. You know, Gino don't talk about Floyd Mayweather. But if I talk about it, okay, me and him are two different people, you know, but we have a understanding of holiness and righteousness, you know, just because he never talked about, well, you never heard him talk about it because I have audios and stuff like that, you know, that you probably never heard, you know, just because you haven't heard him speak on it. Let me ask you this. He's been preaching for 40 years, you know, I got a box full of tapes right here, right now. I got a box full of tapes right here. All classics. All Truth of God classics right here. Classics. Things you never heard before. You know? So how can you sit there and say you never heard him talk about it when you have out there? You know? So please, when people say that, oh, I never heard him talk about this, you know, oh, yada, yada, yada. Have you listened to all the audio? Have you listened to all the video? Have you listened to all the Zoom sessions? Have you listened to all the Tuesday nights or Thursday nights? You know, Saturday and Sunday nights from 40 years to now to know that? You know what I'm saying? Like, please don't say nothing like that. Man. For real. You know what I mean? For real. Edward Johnson says, hey, brother, pray for me. My grandmother passed away. Much praise and blessings unto you and your family for comfort and warmth, you know, from the Lord Jesus Christ. All right. JL says, we all woke up this morning. We are all winning and blessed. She's talking about hardcore stuff. Stretched Up says, what the scripture calls celestial, a lot of people refer to as alien. Those are the only aliens I know. Okay. Man. Ah, man. Man, get out of here, man. All right. Silky Smooth. Okay. You just had to remove one person out of here, man, making retarded comments. All right. Tasha. He says they could be God's angels. What up, Tyler? What up, Mr. Ham? Excuse me. Moni says, when we were kids, we used to see items that looked like UFOs all the time in the late 70s or 80s. And we just thought later on it might be certain drones that were shaped that way in life. Okay. For sure. JL says the Most High created the whole universe. We shouldn't be so arrogant to think we are the only ones. Okay. Silky Smooth says, I was actually stationed at Roswell, and was glad to copy the proof from my records. Wow. Silky Smooth. Wow. Tyler says, out of all these planets, I think there are some other life out there. Huh? Tasha says Hitler was communicating with the extraterrestrial. Okay. What up, King George? What up? What's up? Naomi Hope says, Tony Harvin, don't get mad. Ignore statements like that. Well, sometimes I gotta check people, you know, because they be making dumb comments. And I like to ask them, you know, things like that. When they say, oh wow, I never heard PJ talk about this. He always talk about that. But I ask him, listen, this guy been preaching for 40 years, almost, I believe. Have you heard all sermons? Have you heard all the teachings? You know, all 40 years, you know, and they don't have no comeback to that because I know they don't. You know, so when people say that or ask that, just ask them, Have they heard all 40 years, all audios, all videos, all Tuesday nights, all Thursday nights, and things like that from beginning to now? You know, just people, man. All right. He said, bro, is what up, Levy? Mr. Ham says he lying, saying Gino never talked about it. How was it? The video a few times. And yeah, like I said, I have, audios that, folks have never heard. That has a lot of things that they say, oh, he never talked about this, or they just never go through the True of God videos on their YouTube channel and watch all of them. They have 2 YouTube channels out there, and it's a lot of good material on there for sure. McKinney says, I'm in the Greensboro area with a very clear, crispy skies. I've actually seen whatever they're using to place things run away from the moon. What? As if it doesn't want to be seen. Well, I was in Greensboro when they had the Holy Convocation. I'm trying to remember. Well, next time when we go to Greensboro in a couple of weeks to the convocation, let's see if I see anything out there in the sky for sure. All right. Okay. All right. Thank you. I appreciate that, Amoni. Naomi Hope. John Allen says, keep up the good work. I appreciate that. What up, Num Two Son? What up? What up, Truth of God? Ray, you says, greetings, brother Tony. Thursday, I got run off the road by an 18-wheeler. Thank God I have no broken bones. My car was towed. It was a total loss, but ever since then, big bro, the devil is coming at me relentlessly. Wow, man. And I'm pretty sure, we all are experience, attacks, similar, not necessarily, trucks running off, but other situations, which is, crazy. Things will happen, for sure, man, and it's crazy for sure. But thankfully, man, that you wasn't injured or anything, man, for sure. Thanks be to God for that. You know what I mean? Absolutely, especially with an 18-wheeler. A lot of them, even though I'm a truck driver, a lot of them, they wild and crazy, man. I try to stay far back from a tractor trailer. Stay forward. Listen, don't stay around trucks, especially like tankers and whatever. But them types, a lot of them type of drivers, they do not know how to drive. Their safety is very off. Absolutely. Because they drive the tractor trailers as if it's a car. And trucks ain't meant to be driven that way. What up, John Davis? He says, ain't nothing in space. They can't even leave the atmosphere. Glass ceilings, baby. All right. Brother Ray, you says, how do you handle your shortcomings? What do you mean, Brother Ray? What do you mean by shortcomings? What do you mean by that? Moni, you says, Tony, you have the most hilarious facial expressions that are so innocent. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. You're great people. S&M is getting. Oh, listen, I ain't know what S&M was. I really didn't know. I can't read those last parts. It might be PG-13 on here, and YouTube is probably watching. Jared Sims. Jared Sims says we got some interesting thinkers in here. Huh? Okay, back to you. Back to the topic at hand. Oh man. What up, JL? S&M. Wow. What up? Call me blessed. Eva, you says if beings from other planets are coming here, do you think they will go away if you don't believe? Some people actually get abducted, and it's no joke. Well, there are some people who say they got abducted by aliens or whatever. To be honest, I don't believe that. I really don't. I don't believe that. Silky Smooth said he saw a UFO is documented. So Silky Smooth, do you believe? If what you saw that you stated was a UFO, do you believe that UFO could abduct somebody? Do you believe that? All right. because for the most part, honestly, I think it's demonic. You know what I mean? That's what I think. UFOs, just another format of a demon. That's it. All right. Jared Sims says I've watched 450 videos in the span of 6 months. Excuse me, 7 months, and since came across the truth of God, and I learned something new every time. Wonderful. Absolutely, man. You watch 450 videos, and that's still probably just 1% of the hours of audio. In general, that's probably like 0.00001 of all the audio that is out there. You know what I mean? 450 videos. It's a lot of material, but that's just the beginning, man. Trust me, man. It's a lot. It's a lot. You know. Eric Touch says, I'm from Belize. We need the truth of God here for sure. Belize. All right. Num Two Son says aliens will be wise to stay away from this planet. Absolutely. Absolutely. Silky Smooth says, I don't believe in abductions. For sure, for sure, for sure. All right. Absolutely. At Jared Sims. Absolutely. All right. So a lot of people, some people in here believe that UFOs exist. Some believe that they don't exist. You know, it's a very, very interesting subject in general. Because some people have stories you can watch on YouTube that they have been encountered with an alien. They've been abducted by an alien, or they see strange objects and things of that manner. All right. Naomi Hope says, oh, you talking about something else at Naomi Hope. All right. Okay. So Eric Tush, a lot of people is pulling on, wanting the truth of God in the area. And I believe the truth of God just got into a few other locations in America. So, Lord willing, for sure. Me personally, and I'm pretty sure everybody else hope that the truth of God, builds in all locations in the world, for sure. Jared Sims says, I don't believe none that wasn't written. Absolutely. Silky Smooth says, I'm a former 35 F Master Intelligence Analyst. Stuff exists. So, Silky Smooth, he's stating that um he's a former 35 F Master Intelligence Analyst from the military. And he states that the UFO aliens exist. Wow. Wow. So, Silky Smooth, you know, you stated that they exist. Where do you think they come from? Where do you think they stem from? In other planets? Is it supernatural? Explain or describe briefly the situation. When you stated that y'all saw a UFO. You know, when you seen it, did you run? Did it disappear? Did it talk? Was it making noises? Stuff like that. With your experience, Silky Smooth. All right, Quandell says, we should not be ignorant of Satan's devices. Let's pray for the subject and that the Lord gives us that revelation. Jared Sims says, man, they can't even find a germ on Mars. What up, GS Swole? He says, do you think there's other life forms recorded in the Bible, but it was taken out of the Bible? Well, I hear a lot that the Bible was tampered or whatever. I'm just gonna go by what's in it right now. You know, um, I believe it's a scripture in there states that something about the world couldn't contain all the information that is in the Bible. It just was like broken down to what we needed for this time. You know, so you asked, do I think there's other life forms recorded in the Bible? I don't know. You know, it's interesting. Then you says, but it was taken out of the Bible. Very interesting. Very. Jacqueline says, don't go out late at night. Why is that, Jacqueline? Why is that? Is that in reference to aliens and UFOs? Stretched Up says the other way to look at an alien is to think of a foreigner. Some people may not have seen a white or black folk, so when they do, they might go running like a horror film. That's funny. Silky Smooth says only the vehicle was there. Only the vehicle was there. Wow, vehicle. So how did it look? What did it look like? A spaceship? How did it look? Describe it. You know. Okay. He said Gino preached on extraterrestrial. Eric Tush says, "Thank you, my brother. Please pray for my dad, Gilberto Tush. As we know, he is the head of the house, and for my country beliefs for sure." Jacqueline says, "All these people, all these missing people. There's not going missing for nothing. Something is going on. Yeah, something is going on. Something is going on, and some people do get abducted, but I don't know about aliens. It's not about going outside late. You know what I mean? It's not about that at nighttime, because I could go outside at nighttime, and guess what? Ain't nobody going to abduct me. It's not gonna happen. it's not. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen for sure. You know. In a lot of cases, though, women and children get abducted. You know, and sometimes the parents are involved in that. Sometimes people are setting people up for that type of stuff. You know, and sometimes that happens for sure. Some sick people could watch your every move, what time you go to work, what time you go to the store. They're watching you and stuff like that, so they know when they can make their move. So you can't just go outside, randomly, and somebody just know the perfect time to get you. In a lot of cases, they are watching you. They're watching your every move. So it's wise. So it's wise to be wise when you're dealing with social media. Also, don't put your whereabouts up there. If you're going on vacation, don't put pictures up the day of. And when you come back, you can't let people know your every move. The way you come home from work, the way you go to work, change your routes up and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Change where you eat lunch up. You know what I mean? Because you never know. There's people watching you. Somebody call your name or whatever. They Googling you. They know this is Naomi. She's from such and such or whatever. They go on whitepages.com. They're searching out your information. You can go on certain websites to pay to see people information up there. Criminal background checks, where they live, how many kids they got. People out there like that, man. So just be careful. Be careful for sure. Be careful. Be careful. Especially if you like a woman with kids and stuff like that. Be careful. Be careful. Because me, man, listen, we throwing down for sure. I'm throwing down. I don't do that. I don't do that. And watch your surroundings. I'm not saying be scared or nothing like that, but if you're street smart, you got to know how to watch your surroundings, feel your surroundings. You can feel your surroundings just within yourself. Oh, I ain't supposed to be here, for too long. Oh, let me get out of here. You know what I'm saying? All right. Jerry Sims says, whatsoever in for okay, we're in for learning. All right, cool. Peter says, I believe that the book of Enoch exposed a lie. Okay. All right. Let me see. The Truth of God Ray says, all the questions people ask Apostle, they ain't never asked about aliens. That's funny. All right. We're about to cut the live short. I appreciate everybody for coming on this live, appreciate everybody for coming on this live. I believe the Thursday night Zoom session of the Truth of God is on. So I'm about to go try and find that and watch that. I go to truthofgod.com to watch that because I didn't know it was on around this time, and I don't like to put up any type of lives or videos when the Truth of God is broadcasting in general. So I thank everybody for coming on this live. I appreciate that. Much love and much respect to everybody out there. Much prayers. Hope everybody have a wonderful evening. Go to thetruthofgod.com to catch that Zoom session, and I'm going to try to catch it right now because I didn't know it was on. So please forgive me. We'll be back on tomorrow, broadcasting live with a great topic tomorrow. It's gonna be great. We're broadcasting live tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. You know, we're gonna be on Facebook and YouTube tomorrow with a great topic, and I'm gonna be on for a good hour tomorrow. You know, around 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. So stay tuned. We on. Once again, I gotta get up for work at 2 a.m. after I finish watching the Zoom. Prayers and blessings to everybody out there. Peace.